You see, sometimes why I know I have a platform here and I respect the opinion of everybody. But because these things are set to the internet, right? I think it's necessary for me to comment. Just like if you don't want people to comment on your video, don't post it on the internet. Right? The fact that videos like this are out there, people people are out to interact with it. So you understand? Ask some necessary questions. Is it that Yomi don't understand where we are at this case right now, at this point? I don't understand. Or is it a crime that we supported the 3 seconds video? Because it's becoming like this thing is not even going to end again any longer. And that's why I said it. And right now, if they should petition Yomi based on this 3 seconds, it will be like people are wicked. But believe me, I think at some point in time, we have to know who is actually playing us, the presidency or Yomi. You see, the president is aware of the evidence or of the case, is in charge of the case. And yet, nothing is investigated, nobody is arrested, nothing is coming out. And you keep demanding for people to contribute, to pay money. This is not all right now, bro. Because everything, if it is either you demand or you tell people how much you are spending, why do you have to spend such money? Why? Does this thing even need to be spending money? To who? To gain what? Like I used to tell you guys then, I said all of us, we had interest, to see the outcome of whatever that is inside the 3 seconds video. And people supported it. People paid, they paid to the maximum. I mean, we contributed to the maximum as much as we can, if the 3 seconds video was supposed to make a wave, I think it's supposed to be during that time that there was a lot of interest, a lot of things were being done. But again, nothing was done, right? Nothing was done. How do we even know whether nothing was done when we only have one party going in and coming out to tell what happened? How many of you are members of Yomi Fabiyi's foundation? I think, like, it shouldn't just be Yomi alone in that foundation. And if there are some of you there, like, I mean, you guys should help. You can help ask some reasonable questions. It will help put Yomi to the right direction, right? It will help him understand. Please don't come up now, please. If I don't come up, okay, I need to address you too, and I don't want you to be up here, please. Just wait. So, ask yourself. Let's ask ourselves a question. And after, they will say, Papariano, what are you doing? You are just sitting down there and you are criticizing people. What should I do when I don't have a responsibility to do anything? I am not responsible to do investigation. We have professionals who are responsible to do it. When individuals begin to do what they are not qualified of, it's not appropriate. It's not appropriate. Doing something that you're not a professional of. How will you do it? How can somebody who is not a painter paint a house in the right way, modern, paint it like somebody who is a painter? Or how can somebody who is not a doctor treat an injury or even do operation on a pregnant woman and bring out baby? Why don't we like to do things by standard? That is one problem I keep having here. You see, whether we like it or not, we have not arrived as a nation, as people, to say yes, now we understand what our problems are and we want to elect leaders in place who can actually solve these problems. A lot of us don't know it. And now we are very used to half bread is better than nothing. Believe me, if you don't know your worth, you don't know your right, forever till you die, half bread is what you will always get. And half bread sometimes can be worse than no bread. Because when you keep getting half bread, you will be lazy. You will not know how to get the full bread. And most time when you depend on half bread, you will never get full bread. And half bread will just keep you there. You'll just be surviving. Look at how Nigeria is right now. We are just living like we are living. When you go to different part of the world, life has gone very far. Human being has been well improved. Well improved. Now, where am I going with this half bread? We always, instead of us to tell people to do things by standard, the right way, we are instead encouraging them that at least this one try now, at least he go protest now, at least if anybody is doing anything that is not right, condemn it, so that there will be space for those who can do it right to come and do it. Let me say I have a company, a big company, and I want to come and invest my big company in Nigeria about my brand, right? But what I want to come and sell, a lot of people are already selling it, not in a kind of big company or whatever, but they are selling already. Everybody's selling it, and they are not even, like they are selling it cheaper than my own. They are selling it cheaper than my own, and they are much who is selling it. I may not want to come and invest there. I will leave it for them. The reason why many NGOs thrive in Nigeria, why they keep coming, is because they are similar in their method. They make the people believe that they have sacrificed their life, they have done much in exchange to get money from the people. It becomes like a business. And sometimes they even seriously, like, take risk, put themselves, challenge people, shout, but it's not needed. It's not necessary to do all these things. It's not necessary. I believe in doing things by the right standard. Do it by the right way, or just leave it, don't do it. Leave it, don't do it, please. Please. I'm not in there for half bread. Half bread is what led Mohbad to his early grave. Instead of you to go to the hospital, right, you said nurse should come and treat you at home. For example, let's say it was nurse that cried Mohbad. I don't believe that, but I'm just giving that example, right? To every one of you, even me myself, even when I came to Nigeria recently, right, I got tempted. Where the hospital where I used to go, the hospital where which I'm registered to, I always go there, checkups, treatment. Whenever I feel any pain or tiredness, I go there, I do checkups, whatever. So I was taking an injection, the same injection Mohbad took. I told you guys now, ceftriaxone, that they came to me, like they gave me the same injection. I was telling them, do you know about one guy called Mohbad? This is what by him. They say, no, not the by person. Say, no matter what. I said, I didn't want it, but at the end of the day, they had to give it to me, and I took it, and nothing happened. Yeah. But one thing I know is that I fit turn you small if you never eat. I fit turn you small, right? If they give you those dosages, I go turn you small. Yeah. But for safety, you open your mouth when you take it, because you get some kind of irritating this thing will come out. Anyway, that's not where I'm going. So one of the nurse in the hospital now said that, chairman, instead of you coming to receive treatment here, customers like you, we have many of them, right? We respect you guys. You don't have to come to us. We can come and give you injection in your place. And I say, how many people have you been doing giving injections? He said, there are many of them. There are many people like I mean, big men. You don't even come here. You go to their house. You go and meet them. You give them injection, wherever they are. I look at the guy, the man, very serious. I think about Mohbad case. I look at the guy again. I think about Mohbad case. I scratch my head. And the man said, why am I looking at him so seriously like this? I said, you won't understand. Don't worry. Don't worry. I don't learn. I don't learn. If not for this case, I will do it. I've been doing it before. Even sometimes you go around the road, all those malaria injections, they will just choke you. You go collect them. Shake body like fowl. But Mohbad case, though people see the do am, the awareness we supposed to get for that case, it no reach. You right? That's why even this particular nurse will not be given that much punishment that will cause awareness. People don't understand that the Mohbad case is not popular in Nigeria. It's not. It's not this kind of case that you will say that, oh, if Mohbad don't get justice, Lagos State will scatter, Nigeria will scatter. No. It's not that kind of case. It's not that kind of case. If you even say you want to pull out a protest today, how many people won't come outside and protest? And protest for what? Protest must be reasonable. People don't just protest. When you say, let them exhume Mohbad, exhuming Mohbad, it sounds to the ear of an ordinary person. What if the guy was buried alive? Please exhume him, exhume him, exhume him. They are ready to go and die. They will enter the street. Government has no choice. Government will exhume the person, right? But now you want to go and call them to come and protest for what reason? How do you want to convince people? Just like as a politician, how do you want to win the heart of Nigerians to vote for you? They are suffering, yes. There's no water, there's no light, yes. But how can you put it together and make it convincing to Nigerians? People must see something before they get triggered. Not everybody is educated, sorry. You'll be thinking, why can't they understand? In fact, how many people even have data? The few that have data, who they call online, some of them are also they come hustle, they find waiting, half I go give to me anything. They don't come for anything, see me, they come protest and whatever. So if they are the ones you are targeting, you may be getting it wrong. When you see me crying that the moment autopsy was destroyed, there is no reason, there is no sense you want to make in anybody's head about getting Mohbad justice. They will ask you, was autopsy conducted? What is the result? You will be very shameful. So you get. Now, let's go back to the Yomi Fabiyi conversation and the 3 seconds video and all of these things. So, you know, for Yomi Fabiyi, 3 seconds video is a point of reference. It's a point of reference. That is what still keeps him going, the 3 seconds video. Sometimes it can be annoying, you know, if we look at how much we have spent on this 3 seconds video. The same way we look back to Baba Mohbad and said, come, Baba, stop. Don't stop. Just stop that joke right now, okay? Just stop it. Stop it. We can also look back to Yomi and tell him, hey, please, enough is enough with this 3 seconds stuff, bro. Stop it. Because these 3 seconds that we are spending money on behalf of these 3 seconds, this, that, travel, come back, to, round, Hey, bro, what is happening? I don't understand. Right? Now, if anybody, you know, wants to know the status of these 3 seconds, I think it will also make sense to write to the authorities and ask them about their opinion or their investigation. But again, I don't think they are bound to show you their investigation. They will just tell you, we have investigated this case and there is nothing there. Now, if I come to Yomi Fabiyi, me and you know very well that you cannot investigate these 3 seconds video. Go up, come down. Only the police can investigate it. And if they say they have investigated it, that they found nothing in it, what is going to change if you keep going to the police for the same case that they said they've investigated? And you are spending money and you are spending money. What is going to change? That is the first question. What is going to change? And if it's your own personal money, would you be spending it on a thing like this? You know, when shoulder might come, I read, I watched a video. I think was it posted by Wise Merit? I don't know. I think you posted it. She commented. She was asking about the foundation. That shoulder might was asking people how was the foundation. That is the foundation ready so that they can start. I don't know what foundation is working that is trying to come up again.
I was the one that that made that post. What happened
Eh,
was that it was, now that day that Baba Mohbad came to that life, she was the one that invited the man. And their discussion there was about Susie. It was easy Susie. That one that used to say Belekete, sorry. She was the one that bring that foundation something. And I was there typing though that's nothing like that, this one, that one. So later, I don't know how the later maybe the later agreed to it or not. It was the second day. Sorry. It was the second day that Baba now came to beg everyone. You understand that he's sorry, this blah blah blah. So the evening, and I went to, what's this man name? Super Vibe. And I saw the lady at the comment section asking how far now? How about the foundation? Nobody was even talking to her again because everybody was now saying, okay, this is why Baba was out, that one. She was busy asking. I was like, okay. So it's because of foundation that this lady had that she now go and invite Baba to come so that they will pretend again the second time. So that was why I post that for Baba to come out after discussing that they want to do a foundation because of justice for Mo. And during that, I don't used to listen to Baba, but I have to use another account to go there that day because they have blocked me. And I heard Baba saying that Mo lost she cost station also. I went to court today. I know what my eyes saw. You understand? So I'm ready to work with anybody. Papa that was still saying that day that until they remove this name or that name before I work with anybody, this on that one. Just Alemoju, Baba wa change mind one. Like you understand? So that's why I posted that like this is what is going on. This is what is going on. And that's just it.
Anyway, by Friday, we're supposed to see something will happen. We'll see. I hope he doesn't go to jail. He has another case with Wumi on the same allegation of cyber stalking, bullying, of these things. There will be another decision made Then we'll see what happened, where we go from there. Anyway, uh, now when shoulder might comes, I'm gonna ask shoulder might, like, what foundation was tendered to come and carry on again on J4M, and why, you know, like I was telling somebody, I said, people can do whatever. Papariano, I am not going to stop them, but I am going to be fair on the side of justice. I will say things that are reasonable and that are fair to everyone looking for justice. Then it is now left. And by me saying so, there are some reasonable and intelligent people that will listen to me and they will not press forward. But that doesn't mean so that some people will not press forward. In the boat of Noah, some people entered the boat, some did not enter it. Right? But at the end of the day, I'll be happy that at least I saved some minorities. And when the truth shall come out, where would the evil ones hide their faces? That is what keeps me going. I meant well when I joined this case. What happened in the case of George Floyd? I told myself, I said, hey, I see all these active, all these foreigners, white guys. I studied in Europe, right? So I deal with mostly all these foreigners most of the times, and I see how they deal with issues that has to do with their country. And they are very active. They are active, and elderly people respect younger people there in those countries. It is opposite here in Africa. In Africa, yeah. Baba. Baba ló ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. And it becomes a virus. It has become a virus that we are all adults, and we will find some adults doing some things that are not supposed to be, all because of some few years or few years difference, few age difference. There will be some kind of discrimination or, attack on personalities. Another man correcting another man. What does age have to do with when talking about what is right or wrong? Instead of us to make the subject be about what is right and what is wrong, but the subject becomes now your mate in me. And Fatah is shown, please, Fatah or Mr. Tejun, I don't want to block you. Respect yourself. I am a very serious person. If you go to platform where they play, I don't play here. Just because I laugh does not mean I play. Okay? You have to be careful. I don't see you serious in this J4M, and you are a point close to being blocked. I am not here to joke. Okay? Make sure that you are very okay and you look very well before you jump into places. Be careful, oh. Show you here. Be careful very, very well. We know the joke. Oh. You don't know what we sacrifice in doing. You see, people don't know something. Everything you see people do right, just because they make it easy. Because Messi or Maradona, they make dribbling easy. When you see them dribbling, it's very sweet. Karim, Kuluturi, Figo, Benzema. Just because they make it easy, don't think it's that easy. Do you understand that? Don't think it's that easy. So you get the same thing when you see some hosts hosting and some people, some personality. When you see them doing their things, right? Don't think that just because they make it simple and they package themselves in a portable way, in a kind of portable way, or similarly kind of way, make it kind of succulent. It doesn't mean that that gives you an avenue to just think that everything is just simple. Some of us, we are sitting on fire. Sure, you understand that? Especially anybody who knows what is doing, who knows what's up. He also understands the consequence that comes with whatever he's doing. So he's thinking of, just like me. I always think about left and right, the consequences. What can quickly happen, how it can happen, how I can defend myself, what for worst, all these things. Sometimes it burns me. This is what keeps me going. So I don't just play and forget myself. So be careful. So as I was talking, I said one of the reasons why I most time I don't interfere when Yomi Fabi is doing this thing. Why I don't come into it is because I respect I respect him as a man, and I love the fact that at least you know, he's able to do something, he's able to serve the community in a way that is suitable, that we love, right? Because we love it. When you say you may go and protest, you got to love it. Whether you like it or not, you got to love it. Even if you are the devil, you got to love it. You got to love it. But those things that you love, it is not cheap. It comes with a price. You understand? Now, that price is what becomes disturbing. You know, price is got to be proportional with the goods. If you are buying this bottle water right now, 500, you understand? It makes sense. But whereby you begin to buy the same bottle water, 10,000 naira, you will not begin to complain, right? Slowly, slowly. If they increase the price to 20,000, you will complain, right? Compared to if it was 500. Now, what do I mean by this? Gbogbo ohun tá a bá ń ṣe ṣàmà ṣe fọ́ ọlọ́run, kò dẹ̀ rántí ọjọ́ tá a máa wọlé sùn. There is time for everything that we do. If you are a champion today, be wise about being a champion. Know very well that a time will come that things will no longer favor you, that you will no longer be a champion. If you have been telling people some lies and getting away with it, or you must have even got away with it sometimes, please, you have to wake up and start to understand, especially when people are saying it slowly, slowly, slowly. Don't let until all of them, till everybody eyes now open to what you are doing, and they now come for you. That will be very bad. You slowly begin to adjust things, because you must have done a lot of things with you thinking that people don't know, right? There are people who understand those things. Some of them, they just bojukru, they just come out their face, right? And as long as we're all looking for justice, everything goes. Everybody bring your method. But there are some things that becomes excessively wrong when it continues like that. And that is when it is obvious. When it's very obvious that there's no way that nothing comes from something, right? And we'll continue to invest there. We are going to make people feel to vent back. On the case of these 3 seconds, like as I said right now, I think we can begin to ask ourselves how much has been spent on this case of 3 seconds, and why is this still not ahead? And should we continue to write petition, spend money on these 3 seconds? If you're a wise businessman, you should think about that. What is my concern? Why am I talking about it? I have an opinion. It is a public case. Let's continue the video.
If it is transportation, we don't mind. We'll take care of the transportation to and fro. And my ticket is on flight. But I'm also arrest our suspects.
What is the? Do you have the court case, Forest Guru? Do you have it? Send it to me. Where is the citizen? And was there case today? I mean, how do you get that information? And that is one. And people can always mention Ashana. Sure, you understand? People can always mention Ashana. There are so many names to call people. Sure, you understand? So
this suspect, I have to have ready-made fund available. Immediately the day they finish, they go on. We must do at chalet. The next available flight to pay for it. Into my get to transport them. And I can't come to social media to be demanding for all that. Let me continue playing my TikTok game and let me respond. But I'm back from along. Along the line, I give you people updates for me, big or anybody. And then later I got to know that.
I mean, guys, so you come to my song of updating. I don't understand though. Hey, I am in my badge. They gave you update for free of charge. Free update, free of charge. Everything in life that does not knows its expiry date, it will be forced to be relegated into expiration. When I speak with gentle, with style. I speak with style that whoever is intelligent, they adjust. When you see me during the time of Westo, when I came out and I was talking about all the people sending iPhone laptops to Abba Mubad, and Westo will siphon all these things, we collect it, and some of them they will later come to me that this that. I will say, oh come, let me do a show, let me do this. But again, they will say they don't want their names to be out. What do I do? That they don't want their names to be out. They are family people. They don't even want it. And I will respect that. But I will stylishly warn the scammers to stop. That's why you see sometimes I briefly mention people and I say some things and I stay back to see whether they will change. Let us respect this case. We can be more useful to ourselves another day. We don't have to brutalize ourselves, make each other, just because, you don't understand the kind of opportunity that comes when we all come together. We don't have to fight, break each other's head, suffocate each other with money, scam each other, and everybody goes their part. You don't collect your complete blessing with that. You don't know how far a relationship can go between you and some people even after just from a bad. That you just want to use one way or the other. Just because people are emotional right now, they are crying, you want to use opportunity to quickly scam them. Like what you see Yoko Daddy and all this useless Olayide and all these foolish boys, what you see them doing. They will come up to the public, everybody bring money together, we want to get money, we want to appeal. They will galvanize money from people. All in the name of something that has no head. At the end of the day, the money get wasted. And when you ask them, they will not take responsibility. They will act like they don't know. They never accept that they are doing anything wrong. The worst people in life is somebody who is doing something bad, who doesn't know it, and who doesn't accept that he's doing a bad thing. That person can kill you, and we still not accept that they kill you. Today that we are finding what killed Mohbad, do you think it's that easy? Some, even those that buy Mohbad, they may not even know that what they did is wrong. They will keep lying, defending themselves. There are people that have such mindset in jail for him. Just because they are crying, they want justice for Mohbad does not mean that they are good people. You are the one that have to observe people and know where they belong and what they stand for. Okay. Yomi Fabiyi, let's keep playing, let's keep going on. Because when you mention my name, there's a lot of respect attached to my name. And please, I want us to keep it respectful that way. Right? Yeah. I, Papariano, I never came here to mention you. Neither did I, or neither do I know about anything about which offices you go, whatever. I don't do those things. I don't walk behind the scene. I don't do undergrounds. So it was very, very wrong for you to chastise me. You're not even questioning. What I said last time when we spoke, I will repeat it again. If that doesn't make sense to you, then that's up to you. That's you. That's up to you. But I will say it again, and I know it's what makes sense. So let's hear you, and let's see whether you mention me justly.
Some people are already.
Listen, and I've told some people, right? If you want to drag me, it's just like when I will play the video that this guy Lynchy keep tagging me to video. I don't like cowards. I don't like when people like, play around. I don't like children. If there's anything Lynchy in your head and you want to drag me, you can join those that have dragged me before and drag me. But I swear to Almighty God, you will never like it. You will never like it. If you are saying all those things that you speak in parable, Lynchy, you better make sure that it doesn't even sound like it's addressing to me. Because I will hit you in the way you will never like it. Don't dare it. You can ask every other person who have tried so. All those things you guys are doing, I see it. But as an elderly man, I take my face off it. It does not mean that I can make you guys restless if need be. And if you guys feel like you also have what it takes, to battle with somebody like me, I don't have issue now, bro. At least this is 2 good years I've been respecting myself and I manage myself very, very well. So, and I always know how to. I know how to. It's not a joke. It's not yabbing. It's not blah, blah, blah. I've been into it. I've been into different shit with different people. And when you check all of them today, they are not the same. After they come against me, they never remain the same. After they come against me, they never remain the same. I have always said it. If you must come against me, make sure your hands are clean. Make sure you have a good heart. Make sure you mean well. And make sure you are consistent. You got to do more than me. You got to be live streaming more than me. You got to be telling the truth. You got to make sure there is nothing people can use to drag you. But if you have so many shit attached to yourself, don't come close to me. Because I will expose those things out for you. I don't like children. Just because I don't keep nonsense around me. You have seen that for good 2 years. I carry myself in the way that I want people to talk about me. Why do I respect myself? Because I want people to respect me back. That's why I respect myself. That's why I manage myself very well. Because I don't want somebody to come and, try shit. So let us see, let's listen to Yomi Fabiyi and let's now come to Arifa Jogun Omoagba.
Ambush. What is the command down alone? When we call presidency, she call down, call rolling in back. And they were dealing with these people.
Even the IT guy, When I enter IT guy, when I blow in head what, you know, if he sleep for house. He try his best, he go even recruit people. This useless IT guy, he go there, pay people money, say make them find me. Imagine that bastard. She made them, he won't know where I dey. He said they find me. IT boy, IT boy, wake up from your sleep. Oh, they didn't come back there. Even thunder fire, we try, one can use woman. He won't use woman style, take enter me. You want to use woman stylish, take enter me. Lenchy, you'll be opening your mouth and you'll be saying something that, you see, he's, he's laughing with Lagata. Papariano is laughing with some certain people. Was I not the only person or the first person that stood for you and saved you from these guys when they were crushing you? Or from your underground for wherever place that you have gone? Did you ever hear my name that I am part of those who do all these nonsense things that you see people do online? And if you see me doing those things, better expose me. I don't like people who, I have this, I have that. I don't play with children. I go come for all of Namama. The moment anybody tried to say he has evidence against me, I go begin to curse your mama, your papa, your picking, your generation, till you go bring that thing out. Because I respect myself. I'm not the one hearing nonsense close to me. And if now just to form nonsense, take spoil person. If you form something, take spoil person. If you are saying Papariano is playing with Lagata, is laughing with all these guys that came back, I can ask you the same question. All those vengeance, all those confin, all those Baba fans that came back to your platform, why are you laughing and playing with them? They drag the hell out of you. The same Baba Mohbad that you drag, whenever you are talking to those guys, you begin to act as if you forgot that Mohbad destroyed Justice Mohbad, all because you want to help them join. Are you here to fight a personal fight, or you're here for Justice Mohbad lynch? When did you become this nuisance and this nonsense all around the places? If Justice Mohbad is now a weapon to fight your personal fight, I mean, bro, start doing it now. Start using Justice Mohbad, and then we will start analyzing you. We will now begin to see you as an obstruction to Justice Mohbad. If you're talking about Justice Mohbad, if you want to be sincere, Mohbad father destroyed Justice Mohbad. This is the truth that we all have to speak all the time. It doesn't matter who is on the panel, whatever. When all these guys, when they rush to come to your platform, do you tell them that? Or you shy away from the truth? Because you suddenly have common enemy. Now Lagata is the enemy. Lagata is the enemy. Now you are coming to a platform. It has become an enemy. As those ones are going to your platform too, can I say you are an enemy too? Because all of those guys that are going to your platform, I see them as bad people. Anyway, we will come to that. We will come to that. You know, most of you are very emotional. It dey pain me because I don't want to do these things. I don't want the pain. I feel make una dey restless. I know wetin I fit carry level where I fit carry you enter. And likes of people who be say the momo behind the scene like women. I go carry you enter level so be say for the rest of your life. You no go ever come out of it. But I don't like to suffocate people. But be careful. Don't be among anybody.
And
You know, guys, if you all remember, this is what IT guy was doing. I was watching him, being cool, all because of fact that I always respect people who have been on my platform for long, who were there from the beginning. I said, okay, no matter what, let me give them. Do you think I don't see things which I can use to be talking about lynching? But I just choose not to, right? Even the IT guy, when he was becoming so nuisance all over the places, it was until he came to me directly, mentioned me, or I say that, and then I join him together with whoever, and I break their head, send them to relegation completely. I do wait under fire. He never delete your account. Why you no come die for inside justice for Mohbad? When they will be telling you don't do some things, don't do something, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. I will always speak my truth because that is what keeps me going. That is my integrity. Why will I be speaking my truth and people will be coming after me? For what? Hmm?
Discard our team presidency down low and use the power of whatever it is, only cover shit when they show motor shiri koro. And they knocked Yomi Fabiyi with all this narrative. Yomi Fabiyi and Wole Shiri Kinika and Bolani, so people don't know how to use materials. The Kiniko, you can Yomi recorded Kiniko, Yomi interview officer on TikTok, what the so good.
All right, Yomi Fabi, you said because Papariano said people don't know how to use evidence. Is that a wrong statement? That is a fact. That's a fact. If you have an evidence, hello guys, okay, let me change my network. Let me change it. Can you guys hear me? Is it better now? Is it better now, everybody? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is it better now? All right. So, if you have an evidence and you cannot arrest anybody, how did you make use of the evidence? If I have an evidence today, can I go and arrest anybody? Do I have the power, what it takes to arrest people? Using that evidence means holding people accountable. But when it becomes useless, nobody can be held accountable, and you say you have an evidence. What do we do with it? Is evidence not meant to hold people accountable? Every evidence must go through the police, simple. That is the only way to use evidence. Report to the police, leave it for the police to investigate it. You are not going to investigate a criminal case. As I speak to you, private investigators are still illegal in Nigeria. Somebody will ask, but we wanted private investigator in this case. Yes. They are illegal in the way that they cannot do the job of a police. They cannot go and investigate on behalf of the police. They cannot go into people's privacy. They cannot do forensic. They cannot arrest anybody randomly. So they operate like every human being, like people. They operate like all of us generally, right? But the difference between we and private investigator is this: if a private investigator, even as we speak right now, the bill is still with the National Assembly, right? The bill is still with the National Assembly on whether private investigators should be given right to investigate criminal case fully. It has not been approved yet, but the bill is there. Okay, because I researched it and I also asked, because I said, why is this not active? But now the thing is this, what they can do is this. They can do some basic investigations, which will also yield result. What will be the investigation that they will do? Now, they will be able to go through people to people, right? And gather information. They will go deeper than an ordinary person can go. Let's say, for example, now you send Papariano, go and investigate Mohbad case. Where do I want to start from? But if you tell them, they know where to start from. And they will get something that you will find useful. One, they will work with the parents of the deceased. They will ask him informations. They will know his thought. They will tell him, when you came, what did you see? They will ask him, did they give you this certificate? Did they give you that? They didn't give you right? It means there's a crime. They will help you, show you where crime is. And they will work with a lawyer to focus on those areas. The same way police are taught to understand crime, what can be used to arrest individual, they are also trained. The only difference is that the Nigerian law does not allow them. Even in America, private investigator cannot take over criminal cases. I've researched that as well. You can research that too and come back to me. I don't want to go into that argument. It is the American police, FBI, those bodies, they are the one that will investigate it. No private investigator will take over a criminal case. It's not going to happen. So in Nigeria as well, that law is not feasible, whereby private investigator will just come and take over everything. No. But they are important because they can help monitor some certain suspect. They can monitor suspect. As we speak right now, like, Yomi tried his best, but it's not a private investigator. Like, Yomi went to the border, said, oh, let nobody come and pass. That is part of effort. You understand? Like campaign. You understand? But private investigator, they will not just go there, right? But they will have moles. They will have moles everywhere. They will have moles both on the other side that will be giving them real information, which me and you are not privileged to. Sure, you understand? So whether you like it or not, private investigator is good for a case like this. There's something will come out. And with private investigator, they will not come and show out themselves that, look at me, I'm investigating, I'm going here. No. You just pay them. Like the other time we contacted private investigator on this case, and they said all they need, I think it was $600 to $700, 1.2 or 4 million at the time. Bayo Billion was the one that called them, and they said that is all they need. And for 6 months, they will investigate this case and bring out facts to the family. And we were ready, we were good. In fact, 2 or 3, 4 of our 5 people were ready to sponsor it. The only thing that spoiled it was the individuals that were responsible. They started bringing all kind of excuse, and that Baba and that Muyiwa. In fact, they said they are investigating the private investigators, whether they are coming from Wumi side or somewhere. Can you just imagine they are investigating private investigators? Because at the end of the day, private investigator will work with the family, whether you like it or not. This kind of Mohbad case, right? You need a member of the family to cooperate with you in this case. This case would have been sweet if we have an actual member of this family cooperating with the public, ready to support in whatever way, either civil, either giving necessary information. There are some information that have been withheld, which would have made sense. And all of these things are the reasons why, like individuals, even when they come, they give their effort, at the end of the day, they will be limited to whatever police can do. They will be limited to the information that is available with the police. So now, I think it's obvious, it's so clear when I say that having an evidence and not be able to arrest people for it, it's like having nothing. The purpose of having an evidence is so that it can be materialized into, holding people accountable, for whatever offense they have committed. And that is why, for me, as I've said, I will never, and it is not a right thing for individuals to be going to the street and be investigating criminal case. Your life is at risk, number one, because what if the people that buy Mohbad, they have some certain connections? So we are looking for justice for one. We'll go and sacrifice another life, another full life again. What kind of justice is that? We'll be increasing casualty. We'll get just Mohbad and now be crying from that person. Is Mohbad more important than every other existing human being? I don't understand. I believe because of the money that is coming out of this thing. Every life is important, I beg. So when I say things should be done by standard, I mean, let us have lawyers, professional in the house. Let's have investigators. Let's have pathologists, right? And we'll galvanize money, spend money to them, and they will be updating us. That is the best. And believe me, there is no way professionals will be in this job. At some point, they will tell public to stop. They will address us professionally. They will tell us what is supposed to be, what is obtainable. They will guide us rightly. If a lawyer comes out right now and tells me that, at this point right now, okay, let's all come out, let us protest. For that lawyer to be able to say so, I believe a lot is happening, right? But if a general member of the public calls me, hey, come, let's go and protest, I will say, for what? What has been done? What are we protesting, calling for? We are just going to go, hey, they have not investigated Mohbad case very well. But police have investigated. If you are not satisfied, what evidence do you have? They did autopsy and toxicology on Mohbad. It brings out inconclusive. The family, which together with public, we went to do our own, it brings the same inconclusive. And you are telling me to go and be fighting against government? You decrease for your head. Even the family who lost their pikin, they go fight against government. And you can't judge me, say, I know they do well. Just because I'm not coming out, I don't see that merit. That's just it. I don't see it. Knowing fully the risk that is out there, knowing fully there are some people that, because of their emotions, how they feel towards a moment, but right, they may even be the one to cast me. These are not anti-justice. You understand? I understand the risk that are all over the corner. We all have different challenges. So why will I be getting myself into something knowing fully how it can quickly become? Prevention is better than cure. I mean, do you think I will be in my own safe zone and somebody go say carry fire for it? He carry fire for it, he won't find me come my safe zone. You know, good try. And that is why some people are pained. They don't try. Nothing will bring us down. And they are restless. As these views there now, no, they shock. So maybe half. Or the 137 way they on top. Now private investigator, where they can investigate me. Okay, how do we know? If you know you are here for me, say yes. If you know you are here for me and you are a friend of mine, say yes. Minus the yes from the remaining one who knows say yes. You get your answer. We don't get 10 years so far. 10 years. Out of 234, we don't get 10 years. But private investigator, like as I said, how will you be hearing me and yet you go still investigate me? Make me and you could be friends. Oh, chill. If you're free, let me know more meet. If you know you're a private investigator and they paid you to come and investigate me, say me. Say me. Confess. Let's be friends. Let's solve problems. Let's solve problems. And if you be girl, if you the date self, if you the knack, is that not better? Think about it. What have you heard from me so far that merits me being crucified, me being on the cross of Calvary, shedding blood for my people? What have I done? Crucify him. Crucify him. Crucify him. Jesus Christ. In fact, some people enjoyed that word. Put him on the cross. They just enjoyed it. They were chanting it because they enjoyed. If I should be arrested today and government should ask, what should they do, Papariano? You see people who say, kill him,